Alright guys, so in this video you guys are going to see a full day of eating on a training day that is 3 hours long. I cut the audio from this very fast clip because it was screeching sounds from my microwave, me messing up cooking, and etc. So yep, you're going to get some insight on how many calories I really need on a day where I train a bunch, and also the importance of getting those calories in because the next day I had a 12-mile run. So it'd be one thing if I ate enough calories to fuel myself through the day, but it's another thing to make sure I have enough calories to get myself through the day and then kill the next day on a long 12-mile run. So without further ado, here's the video. Alright guys, what's up? Happy Sunday. Hope you had a great weekend. For me, it's Saturday, and I wanted to take you guys through a full day of eating of what I usually eat on a pretty heavy training day in Ironman training. So today I have a 40-mile bike, which is going to take a little north of 2 hours, and then I'm going to lift. And then tomorrow I have a 12-hour run, so I have to make a 12-mile run. I'm sorry, not yet 12 hours. So I have to make sure I'm still fueled for that. So for breakfast here, we have 4 whole eggs with everything but the bagel seasoning and Frank's hot sauce. Buffalo, not the hot sauce, the Frank's buffalo wing sauce, major key. We have oats with a little smidge of protein powder. We have honey on there, we have peanut butter, and we have cinnamon, really good, lightly salted as well. Then I have my greens drink. I actually forgot to show you. Greens drink here, and coffee. Alright guys, so I'm about to jump on my bike here. Let me show you the setup for this 40-mile ride. So indoor trainers are actually dope. Here's how I got it set up. I got my bike here. And Zwift, on Zwift, what I did was I created my own workout. I couldn't figure out how to do it by distance, so I just did 2 hours and 30 minutes. This ride is gonna be quicker than that by a little, probably like 2 hours and 10 minutes. But I've done a lot of research. At first, just like my initial thinking was that indoor trainers weren't as effective for training because, I don't know, logically I just felt like being outside was better. Obviously outdoor training on the bike has its place, especially with like learning the feel of the bike and stuff like that. But indoor trainers, there's so many variables you can control and get data driven on. You can push yourself way harder because you don't need to worry about stop signs, cars, danger, elements. It's way more convenient. Bike rides are long in endurance, and the last thing that a lot of people have time for is taking 40 more minutes to set up, whether it's driving to the road you're gonna go to, pumping your tires, putting on all the outdoor gear and other stuff you gotta deal with. So they're really great. Anyway, back to the food, since this is what the video is about. I got 2 bananas. One of these I'm gonna eat before I ride. These 2 water bottles are filled with 30 grams of carbs each, about 105 calories. So that should get me through the ride. I might pop off when I have to use the bathroom, if I have to use the bathroom, and grab some more food. If I do that, I'll show you guys. But yeah, that's what we got with the setup. It is dope. The indoor trainer is sick. I'll show you guys. It's the Wahoo Snap. Again, like killer workout, this thing. I'm getting faster on the bike because of it. My power is going up. I'm excited to keep seeing my data and to play with that. It tracks everything. I also got my heart rate monitor on so I can track that, like my power zones and stuff like that. Oh, and funny story. So usually when I ride, I don't use blender bottles. You shouldn't, because when you drink it and you're moving, it spills. So I use the squeeze bottles, but on my last long runs upstate New York, when I did those videos outside in the cold, I was taking them and drinking them as I was running because I didn't want to stop. Like I really wanted to push myself. So I take like a half-mile span to drink them, but then I had nothing to do with the bottle, so I just chucked them. Joke's kind of on me now because both times when I went back to get them, I couldn't find them. So I gotta buy new ones, but that's cool. For this, we're gonna go with the blender bottle. We're about to get after it on this ride. I will catch you guys with what I'm eating after. I'm gonna have a rice cake too. Just had that banana. Hopping on this pony in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Could turn on the TV if I want, but I'm not gonna do that. Then 31 minutes, sitting about 22 miles per hour. I got the resistance up at 25%, so it's a good workout. Finished one of my electrolyte drinks, probably gonna get another one, probably gonna have to use the bathroom, about 10 minutes. Try to keep that break under like 30 seconds, super quick. But I'm holding the speed of around 23 miles an hour on a 25% difficulty level on the Wahoo, which is tough. Trying to stay in aero most of the ride, which I'm doing a good job of. Holding this position here. Wanted to kind of talk about something which I figure a lot of people think about. It's like the cost of an Ironman. Like these trainers and stuff, Zwift, running shoes, bike cleats, swim equipment, it's all pretty expensive. And I'm gonna make like a separate video on talking about that. But honestly, is it expensive? Yeah. You got the Garmin's and all that stuff, but it is so worth it. I've only been training for like 3 months now, with a coach only about 2 months now. And it's not, you're not spending money, you're investing money. You're investing money in your mind. You're teaching yourself lessons that you can't learn anywhere else, and you're teaching yourself those lessons about yourself. When I first kind of started the entrepreneur thing and e-commerce and getting paid and doing better, all I really cared about was like trying to make more and more money. So I'd like do whatever, I'd invest. I played around with real estate, obviously like stupid shit like Bitcoin, and just putting your money in things trying to make it get bigger instead of investing into things that are gonna make you better. And it's funny because when I started investing in my training, courses, all that stuff, those investments weren't monetary based, but I started making more money in life. And it's a direct result of the discipline that comes from the training, the accountability, the mindset, everything translates into life. So make a whole separate video on that. Just trying to kill a little time here. Thought that popped in my head on the bike, but I'll run down all the equipment needed for an Ironman. I've been super lucky because a lot of people are letting me borrow stuff. I'm sure if you're watching this, you have friends who cycle or who run or whatever who can let you borrow some equipment. That's always a big help, but yeah, stay hard. All right, it's going down. This indoor training shit's hard. Not even halfway done. Just holding, I'm burning my legs for like 2 hours. The middle is always the easiest because you forget it. You just get lost. That shit is hard. Get some creative ass ideas. So you kill. Some people meditate. Some people find themselves through it. It's all perspective. I think the best way to do it is your physical shit. See what you're made of. All right, we're 25 miles in. Feeling strong, feeling good. One of the things popped in my head is that I kind of felt like sharing. Obviously, endurance is all about time. So to be good, you got to put the work in. And a lot of times you get bored or your mind starts playing those games with you and you still got a lot of time to go in the workout. So a couple things that really helped me, like short term, is playing like little games with myself. So be like, for the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna do this. And then I'll take like my foot off the gas a little bit. Or for the next 10 minutes, you know, I'm gonna think about this. Or example, I'm gonna listen to this song, then I'm gonna eat my banana, then I'm gonna whatever, focus on keeping my neck up. Like playing these little games with yourself that are timed really help break things up. In the pool when I did my first brick, I was saying like, I'm not gonna check my watch until I go another 200 meters. And I say, yeet, I'm gonna go another 200 meters. And before you know it, that kills a lot of time because it kind of takes your mind off things. So those little games, really good way. Another thing to do is of course thinking about like your overarching goals. And not like using them to motivate you really, but just thinking about them. And for me, it's like, I'm driven by being a champion, obviously, successful. You know, I love the idea of being an Ironman is sick, like having that experience, doing that crazy shit. But that's not really like what motivates me about it. What motivates me about it is the thought of not being that. The thought of not being a champion, the thought of not completing hard shit, the thought of not being successful, the thought of being average, the thought of being normal. Like fuck that. Fitting into like the mold society gives you. Being a champion means you're doing whatever the fuck you want and you're winning. That's what gets me. So ride is complete. Got some ground beef. I'm gonna throw in the microwave with peppers. About 8 to 10 ounces. I really don't know, and it doesn't matter. That in for 1 minute. Then we're gonna make my sweet potato mash with maple syrup and peanut butter. I will show you guys that. I'm very thankful this is all pre-cooked. That ride was tough. It was a good one. 40 miles in under 2 hours, so I was happy. I kept the goal of it was really just to keep my legs in pain the whole time, but not, you know, a crazy high heart rate. So it's not like I did many sprints, although I did end with the sprint just to see what I can do. Got up to like 40 miles an hour, which is pretty sick. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys this meal when it's done, and then show you my pre-workout meal and then dinner. After this meal though, I'm not going right to the gym. Chill and hang out for about 4 or 5 hours, then get it. So mash there. I'm gonna spread this peanut butter out, but that's probably about 40 grams of peanut butter, it's a lot. Then there's the 90-10 lean ground beef with peppers smothered in barbecue sauce. Got a Pepsi here, Diet Pepsi. I do caffeine free. So pre-workout meal, we got some protein oats. That's 80 grams of oats with chocolate protein and some maple syrup on top. Take a look at that consistency. That's how we like it. Alright guys, so workout is complete. I am in the mood for a strawberry banana protein shake. This is like a recipe I don't usually do. Usually I do, like most of the time I do fluff or something, but I'm feeling a liquid strawberry banana shake here. So we got almond milk, frozen banana, some strawberries, fresh strawberries here, and a scoop of protein. I'm gonna throw some pink Himalayan salt in there and probably a little bit of maple syrup to add some carbs, and that's gonna hold me over for dinner because I'm gonna cook up potatoes. I'm gonna boil them for like 30 minutes and then crush them and make fingerlings. You can hear my oven probably in the background. I don't think I'm the safest person, but yeah, something's burning probably. All right, I will catch you guys at dinner and I'll show you the shake when it's done. Smoothie complete. Hit the spot. Was craving that. It's gonna hold me down. Potatoes, 30 minutes. Alright guys, so here is the final product. I am going to dig in. Alright guys, so my last meal going down now is Too Good Greek yogurt. I got some almonds and strawberries in there. I'm not gonna lie, I've eaten about half of the meal already. It was 3 servings were left in here. It's a 5 serving tub. I'm a big dairy fan. Ever since including dairy back in my diet, I've seen really good results. I I drink a lot of Fairlife chocolate milk as well. It's good stuff. It's got a lot of nutrients in it. There's a lot of backlash on dairy for some reason. Same with meat in general. Actually, the meal I haven't showed you guys, or the snack, what I consumed today that I hadn't showed you, was venison jerky. I love snacking on jerky. Personally, it's delicious. It's got no fat or carbs. It's just straight protein. And it's as natural as it gets. I mean, it was literally, I get it sent to me weekly now by friends who hunt our family farm upstate New York. So we eat what we kill out here. There's something about that, personally, I think, that just makes you 99.99 times better at whatever you're trying to do if your goal is to kill. But, you know, it's open for debate. I know some people disagree. Like I said, in here, almonds and strawberries. There's about 3 servings. If you like Greek yogurt and you haven't tried Too Good, I'm telling you, you'll never go back to Chobani or Faj again. It makes no sense. For 90 calories and 4 carb and 2 fat, 13 gram of protein, you're getting, you'll see what I mean when you try it when I say it makes no sense. It is delicious. And for those macros, it makes no sense. So yeah, anyway, I am right now geeking out on Ironman Tulsa. It's a Saturday night. It's one of those Saturday nights during the pandemic that you just, you know, got nothing going on. Honestly, I like these Saturday nights. Get a lot done on them. And, you know, the Saturday nights are gonna come back soon enough, so I'll take them and make the most of them while I have the quiet time. That's sort of my mentality around it. But yeah, geeking out about this Ironman stuff, I really can't get it off my mind. I'm so pumped for the race. Apparently Tulsa, I was thinking it'd be a dead flat bike course, but it's rolling. So it's very similar to the North Carolina outdoor terrain, which is good that I get to practice on it, but a little bummed it's not like a dead flat course, 112 miles. It'd be nice to be flat, but if I'm practicing on rolling hills, I guess it'll translate well. And one thing I'm pissed about is Ironman is sold out completely in the US for 2021. Now, thank God I bought this Ironman ticket before it sold out, but my plan was, and I'll spill the beans now because it's not happening, but after Tulsa, I wanted to do a 70.3, which is a half Ironman, towards November or December. There's like Arizona, Georgia, I think North Carolina even has one. And I wanted to do it like to kill, like competitively. I think I could have put up a fight there. Maybe, obviously not for the pro triathletes. I have no dreams or aspirations of being that. But in the age groupers, I could have made some noise, I think, and I could have ran up a pretty good time. So I'm a little sad about that. Honestly, it's popping in my head like they got some sick ass courses in like Egypt or Europe. That'd be a pretty dope experience to hit one of those to end the year for 73, because I know in 2022, 2022, it's 2021 now. I'm not gonna spill the beans, but I have some pretty cool plans for fitness. So I was gonna end the year with another Ironman race, but that's gone. So we'll see. Obviously, my 100% focus is on Tulsa right now, but I figured I'd bring that up because, you know, it's not gonna happen now. So, still lifting, keeping the guns, because what's gonna happen next, gonna need the lungs and the guns. So, again, appreciate you guys watching.